And welcome to the Crookston Sports Center as we have Section 8A boys hockey on the air tonight as the Crookston Pirates host the Thief River Falls Prowlers in a big Section 8A boys hockey matchup here on this December 22nd. There wasn't enough. Crookston had a lot of sickness. It is going around pretty bad right now throughout Crookston. Luckily, the varsity players, they're healthy for the most part. So the varsity game's able to go, but the JV game, they just weren't going to have enough players to do that. So instead of playing at 7:30 like they originally scheduled, with it being the Christmas break and everything else, they just said, hey, how about we just play varsity at 5 o'clock and get this going? And then families, if they want, they can Thief River can get home a little early and start the Christmas break for these players. Give them a little time to recover and get ready for the second half of the season. The Crookston Pirates, both teams coming off of wins on Saturday. Crookston, they were able to beat Princeton by a score of 8-2. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers, they beat both Sartell and Princeton on Friday and Saturday. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. We're going to have those interviews coming up. And the Prowlers, they're coached by Kyle Anderson, who's in his second year as head coach, while the Crookston Pirates coached by Josh Hardy. Again, a big Section 8A matchup. This is going to be important for section seeding implications. There's no doubt about that. Crookston, Detroit Lakes, they just knocked off East Grand Forks by an overtime. So that was a big section win. And Detroit Lakes has a leg up on East Grand Forks now. So it's really Detroit Lakes, Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls all battling for that 2, 3, 4, 5 spot. And Crookston, they've had wins over Red Lake Falls. They've had Kitson County Central. They've also, so they've done a good job there. They didn't play Detroit Lakes yet. They were supposed to, but that was stormed out, and they'll play that later in February. So the last week of the season in February will be huge for the Pirates. They're going to have some big, they have Red Lake Falls and Detroit Lakes in just a few days span. So those will be two huge games as well. So this one, even though you don't win the section in December, you don't lose the section in December, but you can set yourself up for a little better seed with a win here tonight. So it's an important game for both teams, but most of all, they just want to be playing good hockey here tonight and continue that progress as the season goes along. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll hear from the head coach of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Coach Anderson, in his second year. We'll get his pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next right here on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Coach Anderson. And Coach, well, first of all, it seems like you're playing some pretty good hockey as of late.
Yeah, we had a couple W's last weekend. I think we've had some ups and downs, even through games, and we've able to come up with a couple W's, but we have a lot to work on, still at this point in the season. But yeah, if we're hopefully, that's kind of our goal, is to just make sure we're improving by the halfway point and then give us a chance to, kind of enter into that second half of the season, on a good note.
You've given up a few goals in a few games, and what has been the difference between maybe in those games and then just recently when you didn't give up many?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of the attention to detail with some of our players, and getting guys to buy in, and some guys are still still learning. We don't have any returning defensemen, so having defensemen that haven't logged any varsity minutes, you think about it, I've had them for like a month, and try to get them up to speed, and but they're doing great. They're working hard. They're great kids, and we just tell the boys just to make sure we take steps forward every day. Whether it's a practice or games, and if we do take a step backwards, we got to take a bigger step forward.
And with those defensemen inexperienced, going from JV to varsity, and it's a whole different speed, and I'm sure that was a big factor.
That's a big factor, yeah. And you can really see that, like when we played War Road and teams like that, you definitely can see, some of the weaknesses and things that we got to work on. And we've had games where it's been either way, right? It's been games where we've had some success, and other games where we should have success and we struggle a little bit. And I think it's just the inexperience of our team and things that we just have to kind of work through.
What have you been happiest with from your team so far this first part of the season?
Yeah, I think we're working hard. I think we're starting to put the puck in the net. We don't have a lot of depth. So I think it's the conditioning part of it that we got to do, and then we got to make sure that we get kind of everyone's been slowly grasping onto that rope, pulling on the rope. A few guys have one hand, and a lot of guys have two hands on there. So we just got to make sure we get everyone on board.
You get ready to take on Crookston. What do you know about them?
Honestly, I haven't watched them at all. We always have good games against Crookston. They always play us tough. So, I think we just have to, just really just work hard, extremely hard, and try to play, get out of our zone quickly as we can and sustain some offensive pressure on them for sure.
And like you said, this early in the season, you're just more worried about what you're doing, because if you're not doing things well, it doesn't matter.
It's exactly, you're right. Yeah, I mean, you don't win the Stanley Cup in December, and so, you have to, I think you just have to keep pushing on what we have to do, and really just kind of concentrate on where our guys are at. Our opponents obviously are, we get to watch film on them and things, but it's really just, the things we have to work on, it's like, that's going to dictate how we play, certain aspects of the game away from the puck that we're trying to get guys to do. So that part is more important than sometimes the opponent that we play. And then if we get some success out of it, great, we'll see what happens.
And there's no secrets, I'm sure, between these guys. The players know each other pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think they played, with each other, probably through growing up. We're only 45 minutes apart. It's very, very close, and we play them twice a year, and I think everyone's kind of familiar with who each other has, and I think it's just going to come down to some of the grit. Crookston always plays with a lot of grit, and and hopefully we have that too, and I think it's going to be a good game. I think we kind of match up together fairly well. So I'm anticipating a good game out of it.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Prowler victory tonight?
I think if we can just sustain some puck pressure in the offensive zone, if we can win both blue lines, and I think if we can win the back of our net, like getting out of our zone, I think we'll have some success. Those are kind of the big areas of us. Like, we got to get it over their blue line as quickly as possible, and then make sure we get over our blue line. We kind of struggle on making some of those initial plays, some D-to-Ds, and then kind of hitting too many shin pads sometimes. But I think, I think some of those are kind of the basic things that you have to do. But, I expect the guys are going to work hard. Those are non-negotiables, working hard and things like that. So, yeah, should be a good game.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Yeah, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
That is the head coach of the Thief River Falls Prowlers and Coach Kyle Anderson in his second season as head coach. And his team looking for a big section victory here this evening as they take on the Crookston Pirates. The Pirates 6-0-1 on the season, coming off an 8-1 victory on Saturday over Princeton, and they're looking to keep the goal scoring going as they have been able to score a ton of goals so far this season. And we'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy. That's going to be coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy. And Coach, coming off a pretty good weekend for you.
Yeah, we had a big win against Princeton there. That was fun to see. We got everybody kind of involved and see Garrett Fisher get his 100th point, which is pretty cool. And Isaiah Donarski gets on the board for his first. So yeah, we were feeling pretty good about a good test for us tonight.
Let's talk about Fisher first, getting a 100th point in his career. I don't remember the last time boys hockey player. It doesn't happen very often.
It's not very often, especially in the amount of games that he's done it. We looking back, at least as far as like the sort of the stats go, Jack Dodo would have been the last one, and then you got Brady Hepner. Who else? I think Ryan Edevold finished on 99, unfortunately, and. Who else? Doug Larson got 100. So yeah, it's a pretty elite group of kids that he's joining in that 100 point. He's got a nice stretch here of hockey. Another 19-ish games or so, 18-ish games to go, and he's going to put up a lot of more points than that time.
You were able to put up a bunch of goals. You scored a bunch of them, 5 in the first period, and sort of nice to do that right away.
Makes you feel a little bit better about a little less anxiety for me on the bench. I thought we had a really good first period. We came out in the second, and maybe we started rolling more guys and getting everybody in there. We didn't score as many there, but then came back out in the third and got it going again. So it was an overall really good 51 minutes of hockey for us.
In a game like that where you're able to roll some others in, that could become valuable as the season goes along.
Yeah, for sure. It's about creating depth, and we talked about, or I sent a thing in our parent chat or whatever, the things that make me proud. And Garrett getting 100 and Isaiah, but Evan Schockman was out there late in the third for a shift. We get a face-off in the offensive zone, and he comes sprinting back to the bench. And a guy that he plays a decent amount, but he's not out there a ton. He's got 1 goal on the year, and he wanted to get his buddies out there that hadn't played yet, or had played but not as much. So that says a lot about who he is as a kid, but sort of this group in general. They're pretty close. They want to have success for each other, and it made me proud as a coach to see stuff like that.
Well, it tells you what kind of kids you have. Some pretty good kids.
Yeah, exactly, right? We've got a real good group of guys here, and they've been playing together a long time. Jay and Gray and Garrett are kind of like brothers out there. Sometimes they fight like brothers every now and then, but it's been fun to watch this group, just in general grow over the last 3 years and develop into we have 16 seniors, and I would say that all of them are pretty good leaders here and know what we're trying to do and are bought in, and that's going to make us successful as the year goes on.
You get ready to take on Thief River Falls. Another every section game is a big one, but this one is always a big one.
Yeah, they really had our number last year. I thought they kind of dominated us from start to finish. So the boys are looking for maybe a little revenge here, but they're going to be tough. Spencer Anderson's one of the best players in the state, bar none. And watching him on video, he is dangerous, and he's a Division I commit for a reason. So yeah, we got to be aware of him. And I thought Roth has really played well in goal for them. They've given up some goals, which is maybe a little uncharacteristic for them, but over the last week, I think they've really come together as a group. And like I said, they are going to give us one heck of a test tonight. And we just talked about it in the locker room, right? You don't win the section in December, but this is a good opportunity for us to find out sort of who we are and what we need to work on.
And you sort of touched on this a little bit, but what makes Thief River Falls so good offensively?
Yeah, it's just you get a kid like Anderson, you can't get him off the puck, right? He's big, he's strong. And we've seen that over the years with good forwards from Thief, from Ethan Johnson to other guys like that, where they just are so strong on the puck that you can't get them off, and they're able to go end to end. And so for us, we got to be aware when that first line is on the ice, and then we kind of got to make hay when the sun shines against their second and third line when we get out there.
And defensively, as you said, they've given up some goals. So what can you do to take advantage of that?
Yeah, for us, I think they just strategically, right? I think that when we're in our own zone, their D do get a little aggressive sometimes, and we might be able to transition quickly on them. And then for us, I think the big thing is when we do get opportunities, we got to get pucks to the net, but we also got to move. We got to make a rough move. We got to get across the middle line and get shots and then get to the net and bury some rebounds.
And you've had a lot of success doing just that so far this season, and you just want to see it continue.
Yeah, right. Another big test here, right? And it's just, again, an opportunity for us to get better. You know, your opponent is always out there to see, sort of expose your weaknesses and help you improve. And this is going to be a real good one for us tonight. Heading into the Christmas break, win, lose, or draw, we just want to come out and play our best hockey. And then, like I said, learn a little bit about who we are.
Well, and like you said, you don't win the section here, you don't lose the section here, but getting a section win would be nice.
Yeah, it would be huge, right? It's been a while since we've beat Thief River at home, and about this time, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago, it seems like. But yeah, we're excited, and I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up playing Thief 3 times this year.
That's might be a safe bet. But how about the health of the team? How are you doing there?
Not great. Varsity-wise, we're pretty good. We've been dealing with a lot of injuries, illness on JV. So maybe our depth is hurting a little bit here. But yeah, overall for our varsity guys, it's been pretty good. Rylan Hansen's dealing with a little bit of a separated cartilage in his chest, so he's going to be out tonight. And Rowan Benoit cracked his collarbone last week, so he'll be out as well, but he missed Saturday too. But yeah, we're maybe coming out of the flu a little bit, it seems like, and the colds and things like that, so that's a plus for us, at least on the varsity end. Unfortunately, JV, we're battling. We're hoping to get everybody back by Friday for the next game.
Can you narrow down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory?
We talked a lot in the locker room today about winning the mental battle, right? Like, things aren't always going to go our way, but the team that's able to bounce back faster when you make a mistake, when you mess up, that's the team that's going to, I think, be successful and win tonight. So if we can stay level-headed, stay positive on the bench, and play that full 51, I think we'll put ourselves in a pretty good position here.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, with his pregame comments. We are going to have the national anthem, and that's going to be coming up here on KROX. Then we'll have the starting lineups. It's Crookston and Thief River Falls, a Section 8A matchup right here on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that...
As we wrap it up, as we take a look at the starting lineups, it's brought to you by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They are proud to be your only locally owned auto parts store in Crookston. Napa Crookston Welding and Machine, and they have Legend batteries. We had that cold snap. I can guarantee you we're going to have another one. Make sure your battery starts the first time every time by a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Well, let's take a look at the starters for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They'll go like this. It'll be Ian Winter, a junior, at the right wing. The left wing, Hudson Browse, a junior. And the center will be the outstanding Spencer Anderson, a junior as well. So an all-junior first line. The defenseman will be Ryan Floggen. And you also have Beckham Johnson will be a defenseman, and the starting goalie will be Cooper Roth, a senior. For Crookston, they'll go the usual. Jay Reese, a senior. Grayson Ecker, a senior. Then you have Garrett Fisher, a senior. At the defense will be Tate Hamry, a senior, and Isaiah Donarski, you guessed it, a senior, with 16 seniors on the team for the Pirates. And the goalie is, you guessed it, a senior, Brady Chandler. So the usual starting lineup for the Pirates. They switched the defense around a little bit. Pirates in their white uniforms with the navy blue numbers and yellow trim. The Pirates are going to cough it up, and a shot's going to be put right on, and Chandler kick saves it to the boards. And Thief River Falls, they're in their Thief River Falls blue with the yellow and white trim. Now the Pirates were 41 seconds into the game, and the Pirates will have the puck. They dump it along the near boards, and then getting a piece of it was Fisher, and they're going to get a line change, the Pirates. Thief River Falls looking to answer. They get it to the neutral zone. They cough it up. The puck is bouncing around, and picking it up will be Johnson. Johnson, the freshman. The Prowlers turn it over. Stealing the puck away was Liam Larson, the senior for the Pirates. Pirates going left to right as we look down at the ice here in this first period of play at the Crookston Sports Center. Pirates will be at Thief River Falls Friday and Saturday for the Christmas Classic at Ralph Engelstad Arena. The two teams will not play each other as per usual. Now Pirates dump it in. Along the far boards, the Prowlers just trying to get it out of the zone. The Pirates have done a nice job of not giving Thief River Falls any opportunity. They've had one shot on goal, and that's about it. But the Pirates, they have not had a shot on goal. Now the Pirates are going to steal the puck. It's Ecker. Ecker in the corner, near corner. He gets checked off the play. The puck is loose, and picking it up will be the Prowlers' Browse. Browse dumps it up, and then it's going to be gobbled up by Donarski. Donarski tries to shovel a pass up to the blue line, but it's stolen away by the Prowlers. Now the Prowlers with it. It's knocked away by Ecker. Back to neutral ice, and now to the near boards. And picking it up will be the defenseman Floggen. Floggen dumps up a pass along the near boards. That's going to go all the way down. That'll be icing, our first whistle of the first period. 14:44 remaining in this first period of play. And it's Crookston and Thief River Falls scoreless. One shot on goal. That belongs to the Prowlers. Facing off just to the left of Roth, the goaltender for the Prowlers. It's Ecker. He gets it back to Fisher. Fisher in between the circles fires a wrister, but it goes high above the net. Hits the glass. Now it's Reese getting to it in the far corner. He has it poked away. And the puck is still loose. Hamry comes up to play it. Now the puck is still bouncing around right in between the circles. Picking it up will be the Prowlers. They're going to skate it out of the zone. With it is Anderson. Anderson dumps a pass across ice, but that's too far in front, and getting to it first will be the Pirates. Reese with it along the far boards. Gets a pass up to Ecker. Ecker can't handle the pass. Goes off his skate and then his stick. And Anderson will pick it up for the Prowlers. Anderson, dangerous player, dumps it back to the point. And a shot is going to be deflected by traffic, and then a wrister by Anderson from the top of the circle is gloved by the Pirates' Chandler. So Chandler has seen 2 shots. He's made the save easily both times. And it's a scoreless game. Just over 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 seconds into the game to be exact. Good back and forth battle early on here. Face off to the right of Chandler. At the circle there, the Prowlers come away with it. It's going to be Radnicki. Radnicki dumps it over to the point. Weston Olson, the junior, just dumps it into the corner. Now the Prowlers resume control, skating around along the board. It's knocked away. A nice job by the Pirates. That was Gavin Akis to poke the puck away from Thief River Falls. Now they're battling along the far boards. Finally, the puck squirts loose, and it goes out to neutral ice. And now we have a fight. Nobody knows where the puck is, and then just slapping at it. And what are we going to have here? We have a whistle, and I think they're going to have a face-off right at center ice. Did the puck go out of it either got caught or in somebody's breezers, or it went into the bench. But they're going to have a face-off at center ice. 13:22 remaining, first period of play. Crookston and Thief River Falls in a big Section 8A boys hockey matchup. Face-off won by Thief River Falls. Giving chase. Pirates they catch up with it. Now a pass intended for Fisher goes off his stick. Thief River Falls picks it up. With it is Regala. Regala hits the brakes, and then Reese steals the puck. He skates in along the boards, makes a move. He's going to be tied up, and then the puck goes right on to goal. Roth covers it up. Reese goes tumbling over Roth. Good hustle by Jay. Gave a good effort there, and as he went tumbling, his helmet went flying. So the Pirates get their first shot on goal there. Wasn't more of a slide on goal, we'll call it, but they get their first shot. Looking for their first legitimate shot on goal. And Fisher, he steals the puck, tries to make a move, but it's stolen away by Browse. Boy, Fisher made a great move, but Browse is right there to pickpocket him and steals the puck. Now the Pirates get the puck back. Donarski tried to pass, missed on the pass, and they're going to call icing. Coach Hardy, you might have been able to hear, y'all know, that looked like it hit the goalie Roth. Coach Hardy not going to do much arguing there. 2-1 shots on goal, and 12:34 remaining in this first period of play. Face-off, Ecker. He was going to be taking on the Prowler Spencer Anderson, but they're going to boot Anderson out, so coming in will be Browse. Now the puck is loose in front, a shot right on and a goal. Boy, it was coughed up, and the Pirates had it right in front. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Spencer Anderson, no surprise, gets the first goal. So a tough break there for the Pirates as the puck was loose right in front, and Anderson just happened to be there. And with 12:29 remaining in this first period of play, Thief River Falls takes a 1-0 lead. So it'll be 4:31. And then the Pirates come right back. Oh, they're going to wave it off. So Anderson gets the goal from Browse and Winter. The Pirates come right back. It looked like they answered. The puck goes in the net, but the official waves it off, and Coach Hardy wants some explanation, as you would imagine. So we have some discussion. And now the officials are going to talk it over. Coach Hardy wants to hear from the official that made the call, as you would expect. So now he's talking to that official, asking for an explanation. So the Pirates appeared to score. They wave it off, and we'll have to talk with Coach Hardy about that one. So the goal waved off. The face-off will be just to the right of the Thief River Falls goal, and the face-off won by the Prowlers. They knock it out of the zone. Catching up with it is Demra. Now the puck loose. Looking to make some move is Browse. Again, the goal was scored by Anderson, assisted by Ian Winter, and also assisted by Hudson Browse. And the Pirates slide a long shot on goal, and Roth covers it up. 5 minutes into the hockey game, it's a 1-0 lead for Thief River Falls. Spencer Anderson scores the goal, had the puck out in front. The puck was loose, and he just wristed one right into the net. It was about 10 feet in front of the net, in between the circles. Puck is loose. Gaining it into the zone as Anderson makes some nice moves, but it's knocked away by the Pirates, Dylan Larson. The Pirates try to get it out of the zone. The Prowlers keep it in. Putting a shot on from the point is Beckham Johnson. But that save is made by the Pirates Chandler. Then the Pirates will dump it in. They get, I'll give chase, and we're going to have a penalty. So we'll have a penalty on Thief River Falls. And the penalty is going to be on Hudson Browse. Coach Anderson not happy with that penalty. And the Pirates will have a power play with 11:33 remaining in this first period of play, trailing 1-0. And the face-off, they'll call roughing on Browse. Puck goes along the near boards. Picking it up, pass goes back to the point to Donarski. Donarski slides it over to Hamry. Hamry puts a shot that's deflected in front by traffic. Now the puck is behind the net. Ecker not able to corral it. It's over on the far boards. Reese gets it over, making a nice move as Ecker. Ecker tries, but a shot hits the skate of a Prowler. I think that was Anderson's skate. Picking it up will be Hamry. Hamry along the far boards. Gets it back to Ecker. Ecker skating through the neutral zone, now into the Prowler zone. Makes a move, has the puck knocked away. And trying to pick it up is Reese. He can't. The Prowlers try to get it out. They finally do, and picking it up will be Fisher. Fisher at center ice. Dumps it in and gives chase. Catching up with it first are the Prowlers. They wrap it along the boards. Picking it up will be Ecker. Ecker tries a pass over to Reese. He gets it back to Donarski. Donarski at the point, puts a shot, and it hits traffic in front. It's loose, and Anderson comes away with it, and he'll fire it down the ice. 49 seconds left in the power play. 10-20 remaining in the first period. Thief River Falls leading 1-0. Now Reese gets checked off the play. Puck is loose at center ice. Whether it is Donarski. Donarski leaves it back to Hamry. Hamry looks along. Tries to get it up to Fisher. Fisher just taps it in with the stick. Now he'll catch up with it first. And a big collision behind the net. Fisher stays on his skates and now makes another check. And the Pirates come away with the puck. Nice move. And putting a shot in is the Pirates' Akis. But that, I think, hit the side of the net. Now the Pirates try another shot. This time Roth makes the save with 13 seconds left in the power play. 9:45 left in the first period. Now good power play here by the Pirates. Getting some pressure, putting some shots on. Face-off will be to the right of Roth, the Thief River Falls goaltender. It'll be Akis. Face-off. Both teams have co-ops. Crookston co-ops with Fertile Beltrami, Sacred Heart, Climax Fisher. Of course, Akis was the quarterback for the Fertile Beltrami football team this season on their trip to the state semifinals. They're home away from home, the U.S. Bank Stadium. Now Thief River Falls at full strength and putting a shot. Well, it gets deflected. That was Browse. Now the Pirates' Demra knocks it off the boards, goes back to the point. The puck is still loose. Now it's going to be grabbed by Mason Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer skating into the Prowler zone, tried to get a shot off. That's deflected. And now Thief River Falls will try to get it out. Long pass up along the near boards to Radnicki. Radnicki has it poked away. Now Fisher giving chase. He catches up with it, makes a move, leaves it centering pass. There's nobody there. Hamry comes up, and that goes off the heel of his stick to the left of the net. And Thief River Falls picks it up. Now Anderson speeding across center ice into the zone. Tried to get a shot off, but he had the puck knocked away. The Pirates had him hounded the entire time. Now Fisher, he makes a move. He skates right in, puts a shot. Oh, and it's deflected by a stick off to the left. Went off the boards, or the glass. And now we're going to have a penalty, and I think that's going to be on Hamry. That's going to be interference on Tate Hamry. So the Pirates will have be on the penalty kill here, and the Prowlers will have their first power play with 8:25 remaining. First period of play, Thief River Falls 1-0 in this Section 8A matchup. Now the Pirates, 16 seniors on the squad this season. They had 13 on the soccer team. They only had 6 on the football team. Haven't figured this all out yet, but probably never will. 2 minutes interference for Hamry. That gives the Prowlers a power play, a shot on from Anderson. It looked like it was deflected by a Pirate stick to the right of the net. Prowlers still have the puck. Trying a pass to the middle and having it deflected was Jed Kelly. Now it's behind the net and coming away with it, and I think we're going to have another penalty on the play. This time it's going to be on Thief River Falls, and that will nullify the man advantage for the Prowlers. So Kelly, the junior, will be in the box, and so now it's 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 36, 8:01 remaining in this first period of play. Got a good crowd here, especially standing on our side. So 2 minutes for holding for Kelly. And the Pirates win the faceoff. Funk has it come back to him. It goes off his stick out of the zone, but he quickly gets it over to Fisher. Fisher had the puck knocked away, but he is able to get it over to Funk. Funk, a long pass. Nice catch there by Reese. Reese making a move, trying to get by the defenseman, Flogan, but he wasn't able to. Flogan did a great job of playing the body on that play, but the Pirates come away with it. Now with it is Ecker. Ecker back at the blue line. Leaves a pass over to Fisher, but it's too far out in front. And picking it up are the Prowlers. They're going to fire a shot. It goes off the glove of Chandler. Deflects over to the side. And the Pirates going to bring it into center ice. Ecker. He looks up, looking for somebody. Now slides it over to Reese. Back to Ecker, and he puts a shot, but it just slid by. I think getting a stick on it was Roth. Now it's Anderson. He'll leave a pass for the Prowlers. Skated it across to Johnson. Leaves it back to Anderson. Anderson has the puck knocked away. Pirates get it out of the zone, and then the Prowlers will heave it right back in. Getting to it first was Donarski. Now the puck goes straight up in the air, coming back down. Still nobody able to get any possession whatsoever here. With it is Fisher. Fisher hits it into high gear as he crosses the red line into the Prowler zone. Makes a move, holds the puck off, tries to get a shot, but it goes off the side of the net. Well, the Pirates at full strength now. They have a power play for 19 more seconds. And the Prowlers just holding it against the boards. Not a bad idea there by Hunter Boogie. Boogie still has it against the boards, and he's going to probably almost single-handedly ended the power play for the Pirates. See if Crookston can do something quick here. Now it's full strength with 6 minutes left in the period. Thief River Falls leading 1-0. A shot from the near boards by Donarski. That is goes off the blocker of Roth. And the Pirates will resume control. Donarski makes a move. He is tripped up, and there is a penalty. A tripping is going to be the call. Well, they're pretty easy call for the official there. And going right back into the box will be Jed Kelly. So Kelly called for tripping. And if you're watching it on KROX TV, that was, even if you're a diehard Prowler fan, you can't argue that one. That was pretty blatant. Not by, he didn't try to, but sometimes penalties just happen that way. So 2 minutes tripping. Good job by Donarski. He was aggressive, and when you're aggressive, usually good things happen. Good things happen there. The Pirates are on the power play. 5:25 left, first period of play. Thief River Falls leading 1-0 on a Spencer Anderson goal. Now the Pirates, Ecker skates into the zone, goes behind the net, skates over to the far boards, tries to get a pass back, but he was hounded the entire time, knocking the puck away as he tried to get the pass off. But the Pirates will resume control of the puck. Skating backwards into the zone is Fisher. Fisher makes some moves. Now tried to put a shot, but it goes off the skate of Anderson. Donarski picks it up, leaves a centering pass. Hamry lost his stick. Otherwise, that would have been a heck of a pass. Now Anderson skates in. He's dangerous, puts a shot right on the rebound. He puts it right back on goal, but Chandler able to make both saves. Now the Pirates coming back on a 2-on-2. Reese has the puck poked away along the far boards. Now he gets it back, and putting a shot on is Funk, but that goes wide left. Resuming controller of the Pirates. Trying to get a pass was Ecker, and that seemed to just slip off the heel of the stick. Picking it up will be Funk. He skates it back into the Prowler zone along the near boards. He goes behind, and a centering pass, but that's deflected away and knocked away by the Prowlers. Now in the near corner with it is Akis. Some pushing and shoving in the corner. Reese and Prowler go down. Picking it up for the Pirates will be Mason Reitmeyer. He gets it up to Akis. Akis behind the net. He flips it back over to Funk. It goes out of the zone. Funk looking for some room. Now you'll skate in. Puts a shot right into Prowler, but then Akis tries a backhand shot, and the Prowler's able to clear it out with 6 seconds left in the power play for the Pirates, and that's going to do it. Both teams at full strength with 3:41 remaining in this first period. Fast-paced action here. Now a shot from outside the zone just trickles right onto the net, and Roth, he likes to cover things up. He doesn't like to just slide it out and have his teammates. He likes to be safe, and there's nothing wrong with that. 3:34 remaining, 7-5 shots on goal, but the only stat that matters up on the scoreboard is the score. And right now the Prowlers leading 1-0 on a Spencer Anderson goal from right out in front. Off a face-off. Now along the near side, skating into the zone. With it is Hudson Hall. Hall had it knocked away, and then picking it back up was Floggen. Floggen dumps it in. Players Donarski behind the net. Slaps it along the boards. Picking it up will be Liam Larson. Larson tried to get it up to Reitmeyer. That's knocked away all the way up behind the goal. Thief River Falls gonna backhand it, and everybody in the Prowler, not everybody, but a large chunk of Prowler players ducked. They thought it was coming right at them. Now Crookston has the puck. They pass intended for Hamry. That's going to go too far past him. Then picking it up will be Larson. Larson to Donarski. Donarski just lets it fly along the boards all the way over to the near side. And Donarski picks it back up. He'll shovel a pass up to Reese. Reese along the near boards makes a nice move. Skates into neutral ice. And then he is knocked off the play, and the helmet goes flying once again. So Reese almost helicoptered there after that hit. He was hit sort of off to the side. And again, Reese's helmet comes flying off for the second time. So he automatically has to come out. And they're going to have to make sure that snap is still working there, because that's the second time Reese's helmet has come off. 1-0, Thief River Falls with the lead. 2:22 remaining on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. And they're going to kick Anderson out once again. And Coach Anderson not happy at all, saying, "Why are you kicking him out again?" Coach Anderson not happy with the explanation, of course. But it doesn't matter. The officials have the last say, and they said that's the way it is. Now the Pirates have the puck stolen away. Picking it up is Browse. Browse tried to get it along the boards. Now the Prowlers get it back. A shot from the point by Beckham Johnson is deflected by some traffic, and then he tries a shot again, and that veered off of, I believe, the skate or stick of Akis for the Pirates. Now the Pirates trying to get it out of their own zone, and well, they can't yet. Now they finally do. And just tapping it out was Reitmeyer. Picking it up is Johnson for the Prowlers. He skates behind his own net. Leaves a pass over along the far boards to Kelly. Kelly's been in the box twice. He likes the freedom that he has out on the ice. Now whether it is, no, we're gonna have a trip. So Garrett Fisher trying to make his case, and then the official goes, "Your stick was right in his skate." And then I heard, "I don't care," and then I didn't hear the rest. But the official, I like that. He says, "Hey, this is why I called it. Don't argue with me here. This is why." Get a little freedom. Like the official allows you to do that. Now the shot is right on. Chandler thought he had it in his belly, but then it dropped down, and the Prowlers coming in and noticing that the puck did drop down, and getting a stick on it there was Regala. So good heads-up play by Regala, but the officials had just blown the play dead as they weren't able to see it drop to the ice. Now Anderson leaves a pass over to the far side after the Prowlers win the faceoff. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Either way, it's deflected and knocked around. Browse picks it back up. Now the puck goes over to the near boards into the near corner. Back to the point. Looking around. A shot is wide right by Kelly. And then Reese tries to dump it down. He does get it to center ice. Picking it up is Kelly. Leaves it over to the near side. Looking for some room is Regala. He'll leave it off over to Winter. Winter skates in, and the Pirates are able to slap it down the ice. 31 seconds left in the period. 67 seconds left in the power play for Thief River Falls. They'll skate it in. Pass goes off to Anderson, and icing is going to be called. So icing is going to be, or not icing, excuse me, offsides. And what the call was, one of the Prowlers picked up his skate and then put it back down. And so that must have been, or else he was in before. But either way, they call it offsides. 21 seconds left in the period. 57 seconds left in the power play. Akas skates in for the Pirates. Loses an edge. Still had the puck, and then he's knocked off. Picking it up along the far side. Looking for some room is Liam Larson. He's pinned against the boards. The puck comes loose, and now the Prowlers with 2 seconds left. Looks like that's how the period's going to end. A 1-0 lead for the Thief River Falls Prowlers in an entertaining first period of play. The Prowlers will have a power play for the first 37 seconds of the second period as well. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the stats coming up right after this on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater.
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now, that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. Here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
And welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center as we continue to have just never-ending problems with the terrible internet here at the Crookston Sports Center. Just never fails. Nobody's phones work. No hotspots are working. They have to have some kind of a blocker in here. That's the only thing I can figure out because right now my phone is on SOS. And our hotspot says no data is available. So they have to have a blocker of some sort here because I saw them make this arena and the roof is about as thin gets. So I'm not sure what's going on. When Chad Palm is here, we didn't seem to have these problems. But anyway, we'll have to figure that out and make sure this doesn't happen again. And why is this all happening? And the city get better internet. That's first and foremost, I guess. But we're not able to lock on with the city internet, the Wi-Fi, because that doesn't do me any good. Because I don't know. We can't use it because it won't allow our IP address to connect back to the studio. So that's some of the problem. But anyway. Let's take a look at the scoring. Oh, no, I think we might have been able to connect. Hey, there we go. All right, so again, as we take a look at the scoring, we can tell you that the Thief River Falls Prowlers, they have a 1-0 lead at the end of the first period. It was Spencer Anderson at the 4:31 mark of the first period. He was able to score. The puck was loose after a face-off right in front of the net, and he was able to wrist one in. Ian Winter and Hudson Browse earned the assists on that goal, and it's 1-0 after one period of play. The goalie saves was Roth. He had 7 saves in the first period, while Crookston's Brady Chandler had 5. And that is the stats in that first period. So we will take a 30-second break here, and we'll be back, and we'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Not a whole lot to tell you about right now, but we'll do that coming up right after this.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Well, welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center as both teams take out to the ice. And we will have the Crookston Pirates. They're going to be on the penalty kill for the first 37 seconds of the second period. Well, we don't have any scores really to pass along to you here on the scoreboard update, as there was no JV game here because Pirates were short on numbers due to the influenza bug that is going around, and that has caused some issues, obviously. So the Pirates and Prowlers getting ready for the second period of play. Pirates will have their top line. They'll start the second period. And it was Spencer Anderson at the 4:31 mark, assisted by Hudson Browse and Ian Winter. And Cooper Roth had 7 saves for Thief River Falls. Crookston's Brady Chandler had 5 in that first period. And now we're ready for the second period of play. And here we go. Pirates going right to left as we look down at the ice from the press box here at the Crookston Sports Center. So we said there's quite a few people taking in the bar seating area, standing up, and the bar stools on the near side. Not a huge crowd across the far side for a Crookston Thief River Falls, but also being the 22nd. A lot of people maybe hitting the road already or doing their last-minute shopping. Getting all that taken care of. Here comes the Prowlers. They're on the power play. A big check along the near boards. Hamry delivers one there, knocks the Prowler off the puck. The Pirates will slide it all the way down the ice. 25 seconds into the second period. Prowlers trying to break out, getting one last surge here on the power play, and the pass intended for Kelly along the near boards. That's going to be too far out of his reach. Actually, I think it went behind him, and it goes all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing on Thief River Falls. There's 5 seconds remaining. And the power play. Face-off won by Thief River Falls. They set it up behind their own net. Now a pass is going to be intercepted by Donarski. He'll slap it right back in, and they're going to call it. Is that offsides? So we'll have a face-off at center ice. 1-0, Thief River Falls with the lead. A Spencer Anderson goal. It'll be Anderson going against Crookston's Ecker in the face-off. It's going to be won by the Pirates' Ecker. Dumping it in will be Donarski, and that goes off the netting, and that'll come back to center ice. It deflected off a Prowler stick, I believe, or if it didn't, Coach Hardy gave a little chuckle. And we'll have a face-off at center ice once again. Anderson against Ecker. Face-off won by Ecker. Reese gets it back over to Hamry. Hamry across the red line and gets it up to Ecker. Now back to Hamry. Hamry skates in, puts a shot up over the net. Now it goes all the way back to the point. Donarski, it went off his stick. He puts it back in. The Pirates get back onsides. Now the Prowlers dump it out. Hamry picks it up. He has the puck knocked away by Anderson. Now with it is Ecker over to Reese along the near boards. He'll leave it up to Fisher. Fisher skates in, looks, and oh, he is knocked off, and he goes into the net. Roth was banged up on the play, as well as the net went into him. And it looks like everybody's going to be okay, we're happy to say. Well, that could have been ugly. But the Fisher was trying to get around the defenseman. As he went around him, he lost the edge on his on the skate. And he went sliding into the net. And then Roth right now, he's looking at buckling up his pad, it looks like, as he was hit by the net as well. But everybody looks like they're going to be okay, which we're happy to say. That could have been a lot worse for everybody involved. Face off to the right of the Thief River Falls goal. And Reitmeyer gets tripped up. Looks at the official, puts his hand out. Nothing? Nothing? Now Reitmeyer steals the puck away. That's how you get back. Puts a shot right on. But a save by Roth. And now Reitmeyer gets knocked down by the official. Mason, nice job there. Put a solid shot right on goal. That might be the best shot on goal that the Pirates have had thus far. Now, with the puck, Thief River Falls. Pass goes up along the near boards over to Regala. Regala hits the brakes. Now he gets it back out to the point. Looking as Olsen. Olsen leaves it along the near boards, and Crookston tried to get it out, but keeping it in are the Prowlers. They'll dump it right in behind the Pirate net. The centering pass is knocked away by the Pirates. Still the Prowlers with it. They're looking. And the puck being knocked around, and each team's getting their stick on it, and a shot from the far boards. Right on by Regala is going to be saved by Chandler. 14:53 left, second period of play, 1-0. Thief River Falls has the lead. Now it goes back to the point. A shot right on, and that is going to be saved by Chandler once again. So the Prowlers getting a couple shots back-to-back here. And we'll have a face-off again to the right of the Pirate goaltender, Chandler. Thief River Falls leading 1-0. 14:48 left, second period of play in the Section 8A battle. Now skating behind the net is Anderson. Anderson gets it back to the point. Losing the puck for a second was Flogan. Then he gets it back. A pass goes across the ice. Brous went off his stick along the far boards. Now a shot from the point. It's loose. And Anderson not able to get the shot off. Boy, Anderson was, if he would have got his stick on the puck, that would have been the second goal of the game. But instead, the Pirates able to get it out of the zone. With it is Ecker. Ecker leaves it off to Fisher. Fisher makes a move, tries a centering pass right back in front, but it's too far in front. And now the Pirates getting checked was Reese, and Anderson is going to go into the penalty box for 2 minutes. Well, Jay Reese, he's a master at getting in just as hard as he plays, but also he's a little bit of a chatterbox as well. A little bit is an understatement. He can frustrate you, and it looks like that might have been the case there as Anderson gave him a little shove from behind. That'll be 2 minutes for roughing. .14:07 remaining in the second period of play. Now it's going to be Funk puts a shot right on, but it's I can't tell if it was knocked down by traffic or if the save was made. Either way, the puck goes all the way down the ice. Funk catches up with it, skates behind his own net. Now he gets it out of the zone, into neutral ice, into the Prowler zone. Has the puck knocked away, picks it back up behind the net, and now has his, they'll backhand it, but it is deflected. Reitmeyer keeps it in for the Pirates. Now it bounces out. Pirates slap it back in. The Prowlers with it, and they'll get it up, and it goes off of the stick of the Pirates, Dylan Larson. Nobody able to get good possession of the puck yet. Now Reitmeyer has it. He'll dump it back over to Funk. Funk across the neutral ice, and we're going to have offsides called on the Pirates. A little choppy play here the last minute or so. 13:13 remaining in the second period of play. 67 seconds left on the Pirate power play, but they haven't really been able to do much with this opportunity yet in the first 53 seconds. Face-off won by Ecker again. Boy, he's fantastic at those face-offs. Now Fisher, he makes a move, and he is going to be knocked off the play as he tried to split two Prowler defenders. Puck goes all the way back down the ice. Chandler comes out to play it, and he'll dump it over along the near corner. Picking it up is Reese. Reese skates behind his own net. Now he's going to motor up into neutral ice. He leaves a pass back over to Fisher. Fisher will pick it up. Now he makes a move, puts a shot right on, and a glove save by Roth. Boy, Fisher, he came right in between the circles, rifled a rocket right towards the net. Roth able to make the glove save. And shots at 9 apiece. 1-0, Thief River Falls with the lead. 12:45 left in the second period. 38 seconds left in the Crookston power play. A face-off, Pirates, Reese. He puts a shot, it hits the pipe, and it was run into by Donarski as he was getting that shot off as well. But the Pirates hit the pipe. And again, Jay Reese had a nice shot. Almost caught, well, it did catch the Prowlers off guard on that one. But the score remains 1-0 Thief River Falls. Center ice. Now he'll bring it into the zone. Makes a move, has the puck knocked away. And the puck is loose. And coming away with it is Regala. Regala dumps it in, and no icing. Picking it up will be Donarski. Donarski looks up the ice, gets it up to Reese. It goes past his stick. Now dumping it back in will be the Prowlers. Behind the net. Pass goes along over to the far boards. Looking around. Prowlers will dump it back. They're looking. Pass back to the point goes to Boogie. Boogie over to the far side. And then a pass goes away from anybody, but the Prowlers able to pick it up, and the Pirates will pick it right back off. Now Ecker has the puck knocked away. Picking it up will be Donarski. Donarski skates up, leaves it off to Reese. Reese with a nice catch using the escape, but then he loses the puck, tries to get a shot on, but it goes off a Prowler in front. Reese behind the net, makes a little spin move, tries a pass in from behind. There's nobody there. And now the Prowlers will just dump it down with the 11:02 remaining. 11:01 remaining in this second period. 1-0. Thief River Falls with the lead. Both teams at even strength. Both teams have 9 shots apiece. This one's been a little more choppy this second period. Pass goes back over to the, well, it'll be Regala. Leaves it back over to Reitmeyer, steals it away, gets it over, looking behind the net, making a move as Liam Larson. He turns around, puts a shot on, but that's swiped to the side. And Thief River Falls picking it up. They'll speed out of the zone. That's Anderson. Anderson flies in, gets by Funk. Now picks up the puck in the far corner, leaves it behind. Now it goes over to the near side, and whiffing on a shot was Johnson. Pirates pick it up. With it is Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to get a stick on it. And the puck is just, boy, both teams really struggling here in the second period to just get any sustained control of the puck. Seen a lot of interesting things, and a lot of that has to do with the defense by both teams. A lot of stick action. Now a shot put on, and that was saved. Johnson put it on. It might have deflected off the stick or off the pipe, and then coming right into the slot. Ton of traffic in front, and putting one in is Wyatt Novak, the sophomore. So that'll be Novak. He skated. Is that Novak or was that Johnson? That was Johnson. Excuse me. So that is going to be Beckman Johnson. And so 9:57 remaining. So So 7:03 the time of the goal. Beckham Johnson unassisted on that one, and it's a 2-0 lead for Thief River Falls with 9:39 remaining. So the Pirates in a little bit of a hole now. Again, a ton of traffic in front, and there wasn't much Chandler could do about that one. I don't think he ever saw it coming. Now Reese going to face it off to the right of the Prowler net. Puck goes around. Now it's going to be grabbed by Thief River Falls. Skating in, putting a shot on. Chandler makes the save. Ian Winter put it on. Now the Pirates going to skate out of the zone. With the puck, making a move is Fisher. Fisher flies in, has the puck knocked away. He tries to leave it back, and it bounces around. Reese picks it up. Reese leaves it back along the boards in the near corner. With it is Fisher. Fisher loses the puck. Thief River Falls comes away with it. They tried to get the pass up, and it's knocked away. Now Hamry keeps it in, and playing it is Floggen. Floggen will dump it in, and the Pirates will catch up with it first. It's Hamry skating along the near boards. Hits the brakes. Now dumps it in after he crosses the center line. And the Prowlers have the puck. Now the puck is right in front. Oh, a great kick save there. We've got people being shoved everywhere. And Hamry might have got away with one there. Or did they call it? And Coach Anderson has a good point there. He just said we had one guy go in for roughing on that same exact thing, and Hamry, he's getting away with one. So we'll have, they are going to give, they're going to have the face-off here. And Coach Anderson is pleading his case, and he's got a pretty good one. Because the Pirates got called, or the Pirates got a power play because of almost an identical with Jay Reese when he got hit from behind. So now Coach Anderson making a. No, it's not about getting the penalty, but it's more about just making sure the players stay safe. And that was a pretty good shove from behind. It could have been roughing. Could have been checking from behind. But nothing called. Could have been nothing. And that's what it is. So it'll be Funk. Pass goes along the near boards. Akas had it knocked away. Prowlers dump it in. Thief River Falls leading 2-0. 8:10 remaining in this second period of play. And now it's Akas. He knocks the puck away. He comes in. He has the puck. He loses it. Regains control. Puts a shot on. And it's saved by Roth. So it'll be Reese. He face that. Well, now we're gonna have interference. It's gonna be cross-checking on Reese. They were watching him close. He did get the stick up and across. .7:58 remaining in the second period. This might be the most choppy period of hockey I've ever seen. So Reese in the penalty box. And that call might have been solely because of Coach Anderson pleading his case earlier. And that's why you do it. Do it respectfully, of course. Sometimes it gets a little heated. Now behind the net. Pass goes along the far boards. Looking around is Donarski. Now a shot put right on. That's a save made by Chandler. Now it goes up over to Fisher. Fisher couldn't get it. And then a shot right on by the Prowlers, but missing the net was Johnson. Thief River Falls trying to keep it in. Pirates will catch up with it. That's going to be Hamry. He tries to get it out, but it's grabbed by the Prowlers. Now a pass over to Radnicki. His shot that goes deflecting into the air. Now it's back to the point. The Prowlers try another shot, but that misses wide. In the power play, a lot of action there for the Prowlers, but nothing to show for it. They'll have the power play for another 50 seconds with 6:47 remaining in the second period of play. Now bringing the puck up the ice for Thief River Falls is Johnson. Johnson skates in. He has the puck knocked away, but that resuming control is Floggen. Floggen with it, leaves a pass behind him over to Brous. Brous back to Floggen, now to Brous. Brous back over to the near boards. A shot, one-timer from the near boards by Johnson, misses wide left. Now the puck is deflected out of the zone by Akis. Prowlers pick it up. Brous slides it over to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Brous. He looks up the ice, finds Anderson. Anderson into the zone. Now gets by a Pirate defenseman, loses the puck, regains control behind the net, slides it over to the near boards. Now skated in, putting a shot, and it was deflected in front. Another shot is deflected by the Prowlers, and the Pirates will dump it out of the zone. And Reese is going to catch up with it right as he comes out from the box, puts a shot right on, but it's saved by Roth. Pirates keep the puck in for a second, but then it's stolen away by Brous. He'll bring it in. He puts a shot wide left of the net, and the puck is loose along the far board. Still loose, and Ecker will pick it up. He'll slide it over to Demra. Demra gets it off, and now there's going to be a check after by, no, that was the Pirates' Liam Larson. Was checked right after he let it go. 5:15 remaining. Second period of play, 2-0. Thief River Falls with the lead. The Prowlers skating up along the near boards. That's Anderson. He had the first goal of the game. Also scoring for the Prowlers is Beckham Johnson. Another shot right on, but the save is made by Chandler. A shot from the point from Boogie is saved by Chandler. And just like that, the Prowlers starting to pepper the Pirate goaltender Chandler here over the last handful of minutes. It all started with the power play. 2-0. Thief River Falls leading. Face off. Won by the Pirates. Hamry gets it over to Fisher. Fisher along the far boards. Gets it back over to the near side. That's Evan Schachman. Schachman leaves it out, but it's stolen away. Boogie slides a pass across ice. Now skating it in. Getting the puck knocked away was the Prowlers' Johnson. Pirates get it back. It'll be Fisher. Fisher skating along the near boards. Comes in, makes a move, puts a shot right on, but it's saved by Roth. Trying a tough angle there was Fisher as he tried to beat the defenseman for the Prowlers. Was able to get a shot right off to the side, but Roth was ready for it. He had the side, the blocker there. He had the everything tightened up, and he makes the save. 4:26 remaining. Second period of play. Shots on goal, 17-12 advantage for Thief River Falls. They also have a 2-0 score advantage. And we're going to have a whistle. And we'll have a penalty called on we have a Thief River Falls parent hollering, and just got a warning from the official. So I'm not exactly sure, and it's going to be Tate Hamry. So nothing called. I think it was offsides. So was it offsides? Must have been. Now along the near side. Pirates. Now it's they're going to get it out of the zone here and stealing it away, making a move. The puck bounces loose. Boy, Winter, if he could have kept the puck in front of him, he would have had a golden opportunity, but instead bounced right off his stick. And now skating over to the near boards. A pass goes back to the point. Boogie. Boogie leaves it back over to the near side, and a check along the boards, and that's going to be a penalty on the Pirates. That'll be on Gavanakis. As the officials are talking it over. And it'll be boarding on Akis. 2-minute penalty. Well, they'll call it roughing, excuse me. So 3:40 left in the second period. 2-0, Thief River Falls with the lead. And the Prowlers win the faceoff. They'll have another power play. Anderson back at the point. Leaves it over. Now it goes behind the Pirate net. Prowlers still with it. Gets it back over. Back to Anderson. Anderson's shot hits some traffic. Now he gets it back. Slides a pass behind the net. Kelly gets it back to the point. With it now is Brous. Brous back over. And a shot put right on by Winter, but knocked down by traffic. And the Prowlers come away with it. A pass back to the point and a shot right on, and Chandler makes the save. Brous put a shot right on. Chandler made the save. The whistle was blown, and now they're going to have a penalty on Thief River Falls. That's going to be on Hudson Brous. So Brous is going to go into the penalty box for arguing with the official. We're still waiting as the Prowlers. Beckham Johnson. Well, they put the Prowler in the box. Now Crookston asking some questions. So a 10-minute misconduct on Brous with 2:59 remaining. So he'll just sit in the box for 10 minutes. So a 10-minute misconduct penalty on Brous. Now we have a pile up along the near boards. This one's been choppy. It's been a little chippy. And now there's a check. Pass goes back along the near boards, back to the point to Johnson. Johnson. Now it goes over and it goes off the stick of the Prowlers. Winter, he'll dump it right back in. It never went out of the zone. And now there's a tackle there by Hamry. And Hamry's going to go into the box for 2. That was a throwdown there. And Hamry will go to the bench for 2. So now it's going to be 5-on-3 as both teams losing their cool a little bit here. So it's 5-on-3 hockey. And now we'll have Demra. And also checking, going to the box, will be Jed Kelly. And things have just keep getting a little more interesting as this game goes along. So we still have 5-on-3. And the Prowlers, they have the puck. Well, it goes right off the stick, and then picking it up is Ecker. He'll dump it down the ice. So bringing it up will be Anderson. Anderson leaves a pass over to the near side to Hams. Hams dumps it back to Anderson. Anderson looking, puts the puck right in front, and then trying to slap at it and not getting enough of it was Thief River Falls. That was Winter. Now it's back along the near boards. The Pirates get it out of the zone, and catching up with it will be Thief River Falls. Pass goes along the near boards to Winter. Winter skates in. Now he gets knocked off the play. Pirates will dump it back out of the zone. So one penalty is killed. 1:11 left in the second penalty. 1:27 remaining in this second period of play. 2-0 Thief River Falls with the lead. And what's been a very interesting second period, to say the least. Seen a little bit of everything. Now a shot too high above the net. It goes off the boards, and then it's out in front. Putting a shot right on was the Prowlers, Radnicki. But the puck goes, or the net goes off the boards, and we'll have a face-off just to the right of the Pirate goaltender, Chandler. 68 seconds remaining. Second period of play. 48 seconds left in the Thief River Falls power play. Face-off won by Thief River Falls. They get it over to Anderson back at the point. He slides it along the near boards. Now it goes behind the net. Skating over to the near side. Back to the point. It'll go to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to the near corner. And that's Radnicki. Now he leaves it off over to Regala. Regala back. Prowler's doing a nice job. 42 seconds left. Losing his stick as he was making a move was Johnson. And now are we going to have another penalty? We're going to have hooking called on the Pirates. And the Pirates will go back into the box. This time it's going to be on Donarski. We're running out of room. Got 3 Pirates in the box. We got 2 Prowlers in the box. We have 33.7 seconds remaining in the period. And now it'll be another 5-on-3 situation for Thief River Falls as they'll have the 2-man advantage. Pirates win the faceoff. Funk dumps it down. Catching up with it is Reese. He's checked off the play by Anderson. Anderson skates in, makes a move. Reese loses an edge. Anderson skates into the zone, loses the puck, and then it's slid off to the side. And Chandler just pokes it away. 10 seconds left. Now it's Fisher. He leaves a pass off to Hamry. Hamry skates in, puts a shot, but a save is made by Roth with 3 seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the period. That's the end of the second period of play, and I have a feeling the third period is going to be interesting, to say the least. We're having 2 teams with a little chippiness has broke in during that second period, and a little bit in the first period as well. And both teams getting after it and getting on each other's nerves a little bit too. A lot of penalties in that second period, a lot of choppiness as well, a lot of stoppages. And we are going to have the second intermission. That's going to be coming up. The score after 2 periods of play, it's Thief River Falls 2, Crookston 0. Crookston will be 1 man short for the first minute 27 of the third period. And we'll take a break. We'll be back and have the second intermission. That's going to be coming up right after this on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work. and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center as we have an interesting game shaping up here. Good back and forth hockey. Have had some good hitting. Have had a little bit of chippiness is seeping in a little bit more arguing than anything. The teams haven't been cheap by any means, but there's been some plays that have been questionable, and then that got the coach, some coaches, more so parents, and then I think that fueled some of the players to get a little ornery as well, and it all leads into what was a very interesting second period of play. The only goal was by Beckham Johnson. At the 7:03 mark of the second period, he was unassisted, and it's a 2-0 lead for Thief River Falls. It was Thief River Falls' Browse. He got a 10-minute misconduct with 2:59 remaining in the period. So he is going to be sitting for, what would that be, 9:59? Would that be 10 minutes? Yeah, it'd be close to it anyway. And the Pirates, or Thief River Falls, they had a 5-on-3 with at the 2:20 left in the period, and they were able to get a couple shots on, but they weren't able to score. So Crookston, the fact that they're only trailing 2-0 right now, is a pretty good feather in the cap. Both teams' defenses, there's been a lot of good stick play, knocking the puck away and or knocking the stick away from the puck. Either way, it's been some pretty good battles. Well, the check-a-puck winner was number 224, so big winner there. But again, the score is 2-0 after 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. We ran through the scoring. Oh, let's take a look at the saves. And Cooper Roth, he has he had 7 saves in the first period. He had 6 in the second for a total of 13. Brady Chandler had 5 in the first period. He had 12 in the second. So Chandler has 17 saves through 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at some scores. That's going to be coming up next right here on the second intermission report. It's the Thief River Falls Prowlers 2, Crookston nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center as the Crookston Pirates trail the Thief River Falls Prowlers 2-0 after 2 periods of play. Other scores as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. They're closed today, but they'll reopen tomorrow, and they're open Tuesday through Sundays. They have serving lunch at 11 a.m. And, that's a great place to grab a gift card for your holiday gift-giving ideas. You can stop by Drafts tomorrow or Thursday and pick up those gift cards to give to that somebody that you need to, give a gift. And who doesn't like free food from Giraffes? That's for sure. Well, let's take a look at our scores. Bagley, Foston, and Wadena Deer Creek, they are tied up at 1 apiece. Bemidji is leading Roseau 1-0. Kitson County Central leading Lake of the Woods 1-0. All those games into the second intermission. And other scores that we have as far as boys hockey goes, not a lot of other ones from the area anyway. We haven't, Red Lake Falls and Mayville, Portland, they don't start until 7 o'clock. So nothing to pass along on that one yet. And yeah, that's about it as far as our scores go so far this evening. A lot of games going to be starting at 7 o'clock tonight, so that is part of the reason why. The score here, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 2, Crookston nothing. Again, the scoring in the first period at the 4:31 mark. It was Spencer Anderson. He was assisted by Hudson Browse and Ian Winter. And that was the only scoring of the first period. And then in the second period, at the 7:03 mark, it was Beckham Johnson. He had an unassisted goal, and it's a 2-0 lead for Thief River Falls here at the end of the second period of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and Well, we'll have the second period of play. That is going to be coming up as well. While we're on our scoreboard update, we should say congratulations to University of Minnesota Crookston. Emma Miller, the UMC women's basketball player, she was named the NSIC Player of the Week for the second time this season after a fantastic week last week. Wednesday, she had a great game as the Golden Eagles, and they won both of their conference games. They beat, as you heard right here on KROX, the University of Jamestown, who was 2-3 coming into the 2-3, I think, or are they 4-2? I can't remember. But anyway, they had a few wins under their belt in conference play, and UMC was able to knock them off. Looked very good while doing it. And then they were able to beat Northern State as well. So 2 nice wins for the UMC women. And going into the holiday break. And that is about it on our sports scoreboard. We'll see if we can get some high school basketball scores on. And we have in Class A girls basketball a final, or boys, excuse me, Lake of the Woods beat Floodwood 46-36. Monaga, they beat LaPorte 79-35. Monaga in 8AA. And Thief River Falls and Ada Borup West, they're just getting underway. Bagley beat Walker Hackensack Akeley 71-68. Those are some of the scores from around northwest Minnesota on the boys basketball. Other scores that we have on the girls side, Warren Alvarado Oslo, they beat Thief River Falls 55-30. Roseau leads Stephen Argyle 23-21 at halftime. East Grand Forks leading Kitson County Central 21-7, and that's about 10 minutes left in the game there. And Walker Hackensack Akeley, they beat Bagley 67-24. Those are the scores that we have at this moment. And I'm just double checking here to see if there's any more to pass along. No, that's about it. So some of the games getting, I'm sure with Christmas breaks and everything else happening, they want to get those games in as early as possible. And, well, for lack of better terms, be done with it. Sort of like what they did here tonight. No JV game, so let's play at 5. And let's get this game in. And having, well, it's been a good start so far. 2-0 is the score. The Thief River Falls Prowlers have the lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the third period of play. That's going to be coming up next right here on KROX Radio and KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center. 2-0. The Thief River Falls Prowlers have the lead. The Prowlers have had a couple, very nice goals by both Spencer Anderson. It was a puck that right off the face-off, it slid in between the circles. Anderson was there, some traffic in front, but just a quick snipe by Anderson, and he was able to find the back of the net for a 1-0 lead in the first period. There was no scoring. Now, that was 4 minutes and 31 seconds in to the game. There wasn't any scoring again until the 7:03 mark of the second period, when again, sort of the same situation. The puck was loose in front of the net in between the circles, and it was Beckham Johnson. He came in. There was about maybe 7 bodies in front of Brady Chandler, the Pirate goaltender. He wasn't, I think both goals, he did not see the puck either time. And it was Johnson just rifled a wrister in and was able to get a 2-0 lead. And that was at the 7:03 mark. Things got a little ugly or a little chippy as the second period went along. We had a 10-minute misconduct on Browse. Not a game misconduct, but a misconduct for using some choice words to the official when he was arguing. So he is sitting for 10 minutes. It is not a game misconduct, so he'll be able to play here once, I think 9:53 or 9:59 is when he'll be able to come back out. But then the Pirates, they didn't. We had one where Tate Hamry just grabbed a Prowler and threw him down. He questioned, but he didn't argue, which was good. That was pretty blatant. But the Pirates had a 5-on-3. They were a penalty kill, and they were able to do that. So Crookston's put themselves in a tough spot, but they've been able to come away with, thanks to Brady Chandler, not giving up any extra chances to Thief River Falls. 2-0, Prowlers lead as we get the second period underway. 8 seconds in, there's a face-off right away. Now a pass goes back to Anderson at the point. Still 1:14 left in the power play for Thief River Falls. Anderson, he tries a pass over to the side, but it goes off the stick. And the puck's still loose. And along the near corner. Now it goes back to Anderson. Anderson looking in. He tries a shot, but it goes off of Ecker, off his backside, I believe it was. And now a Hamry knocks, and that's going to be a penalty on Tate Hamry. So Hamry going to go to the box for 2 minutes. It's going to be another 5-on-3. Cross-checking the call against Hamry. And another 5-on-3 for a 5-on-3 man advantage. 2-man advantage for the Prowlers. And right away, a shot right on, and making the save is Chandler. So 5-on-3 for the Prowlers. They'll have that for another 43 seconds. Pass back to the point to Anderson. Anderson back over. Now a shot, and that just goes off. It might have went off the stick of Chandler. Now back, Prowlers working it around. They get it back to Anderson. Anderson in between the circles, puts a shot. It's knocked down by traffic, and then it's slapped off to the side. Still gaining control. Winter leaves it back. Now looking around. It will be Regala. He leaves it over to the far side. Whiffing on a pass, but then picking it back up. Anderson leaves it off. Now it goes back to Anderson. A shot from the point is saved by Chandler. Much better job that time by the Pirates, clearing out in front for Chandler so he could see the shot. It'll be a face-off to the left of Chandler with 15:43 remaining in this third period. 2-0 Thief River Falls with the lead. And 10 seconds left of the 5-on-3. Then it'll be a minute 68 seconds remaining in the 5-on-4 for the Prowlers. They're trying to take advantage of this opportunity. Now the pass goes to Anderson. He slaps it along the boards behind the net. The Prowlers get it back over to the far side. Now to Anderson. Back over. Prowlers just working it around. Now, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but that is deflected by Reese. Now Anderson leaves it back. Reese skates in and steals the puck away, puts a shot, and it goes in, but the goal was knocked off. Oh, what hustle by Jay Reese. A one-man wrecking crew there. And unfortunately, the net came off, and Reese rifled one in, but great hustle there by Jay Reese. Almost a shorty. 47 seconds left in the power play for Thief River Falls. Pirates will have Demra coming in at the point along with Funk. Then you have Reese, and you also have Akis out there for Crookston. Now skating away with it is Radnicki. He has it behind the net. Dumps a pass over to the near side to Johnson. Johnson looking to bring it up. Akis giving him some pressure. Johnson skates it all the way up. Now breaks in and leaves a shot right on, but it's a kick save by Chandler. Boy, how did Johnson get that wide open? Just skating by everybody, and basically had an open lane as he went in. And a big save there by Chandler. So the puck covered up by Chandler, and we'll have the face-off to the right of Brady. He's been solid this season. The Pirates 6-0-1. Face-off. We'll say won by the Pirates. Fisher gets it up to Ecker. Now over to Reese. 6 seconds left on the power play. Reese dumps it in, and that should about do it. We're going to be even strength for the first time in a while. So the Pirates kill the penalties, and Ecker tries a centering pass right in front, but that's going to be knocked away by the Prowlers. Skating it up the ice along the near side is Hall. Hall has the puck knocked away. Now it shoots over to the far boards. Hitting the brakes, turning around is Radnicki. He'll leave it back to the post. Now a shot goes wide left. Back to the post with it is, that was Olsen. Back to the point, not post. Coming away with it, Anderson. Anderson in the corner, skates right in, puts a shot, it goes off the pipe. Boy, he has just a quick shot. Turns around, and before you know it, the puck's already let go. Anderson along the near boards. He leaves the pass over. Now he'll get it back. Skating by a defenseman for the Pirates. Anderson, he turns around, puts a shot, but that goes wide left. Picking it up again will be the Prowlers. Radnicki leaves it behind the net. And they're looking, still behind. Skating over to the far boards. Now it goes back over to Flogan, and we're going to have a penalty called on Thief River Falls. I knew we couldn't go too long with 5-on-5 hockey, and we're back to a power play this time for Crookston as Regala going to go into the box. So Regala goes in the box, 2-0. Thief River Falls with the lead. Crookston would love to get a goal here. 12:58 remaining in the hockey game. This important Section 8A matchup. So Regala, 2 minutes for interference. And the Prowler's going to dump the puck down the ice. Picking it up will be Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer skates behind the Pirate net. Now he's going to bring it up the ice. Leaves a pass. There's nobody there. And picking it up, though, will be Akis. Akis has the puck deflecting off his helmet, and the Prowlers will pick it up. Motoring along the far boards, getting the puck knocked away was Kelly. Crookston regains control. Pass goes up. Over to Liam Larson. Larson skates along the far boards. Goes behind the Prowler net. Has the puck knocked away. And coming away with it will be Thief River Falls' Johnson. He tries to get it out of the zone, but picking it up will be Reitmeyer. He dumps it back in. Now it's right in front. Is putting it out is Larson. But it's swiped right to the side by the Prowlers. Now pass back to Funk. Funk tries a shot, but that's going to be stopped. And Radnicki stops it with his stick. Now he skates it all the way up into the Pirate zone, puts a shot that hits Funk, and then tries another shot, but that's off to the side. 11:40 remaining in the third period. A shot back from just inside the center ice by Beckham Johnson, and swiping it to the side is the Pirate goaltender Chandler. Now Crookston's Reitmeyer brings it up, puts a shot in, or tried a shot, but is deflected off to the sides. Fisher battling for it. Now he's going to be upended. Pass back to Reese. He puts a shot. It goes wide right. Fisher behind the net. He looks and tries a backhand shot. Making the save will be Roth. Pirates still control of the puck on the power play for 3 more seconds. Trying a shot is Fisher, and we're going to have another penalty. This once again on Thief River Falls, and the Pirates are going to go right back on the power play. So the first penalty is done for the Prowlers. They'll go back in, and that is going to be Beckham Johnson. He's going to go in for 2 minutes. Fisher was making that move, and he looked back at the official to question the no call, but then he saw the hand was up, and he said, all right. Pirates with the puck. Reese gets it over to the far side. Behind the net. A long pass goes up, and that's going to be out of the reach of Winter, but catching up with it first in the corner will be Reese. Reese and Winter battling. Now it comes out. Fisher going to skate away with it. Leaves a cross-ice pass over to the near boards to Hamry. Hamry skates in. Tries a shot, but that's deflected. Picking it up will be Fisher. Fisher has the puck while it's bouncing around, and then the Prowler's going to dump it right back down the ice. Chandler stops it with the stick, then tries to get a pass. It goes up to Hamry. Hamry leaves a no-look pass. Picking it up will be Ecker. Ecker along the near boards. Knocked off the play. Puck along the near boards still, and finally the puck comes away. Reese tries to leave a pass off for Ecker. And it was, Ecker wasn't following like Reese thought. Now a shot from the side of the net by Ecker. That misses. Back to the point. Donarski leaves it over to Hamry. Hamry gets it over to Reese. He tried a one-timer, wasn't able to get the stick on it. And then tries another shot, but that hits some traffic in front. Now the Prowlers come back on a breakaway. A shot is and a goal. Jed Kelly, he snuck behind everybody, got the pass, and then he puts it in for a big 3-0 lead for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. So Kelly will get the goal, and he got the feed on the breakaway. Now the Prowlers have a period in each goal, or a goal in each period, excuse me. So that will be the 7:23 mark. And Jed Kelly with the goal. Ryan Floggen gets the assist. And that is a shorthanded goal, by the way. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, for their third goal of the game, they lead 3-0. And the Prowlers, they've outshot Crookston here 26-15. Now the Prowlers at full strength. Catching up with it as the Pirates go for a line change. And that's going to be icing on Thief River Falls. 8:41 remaining in the game. 3-0 Thief River Falls with the lead. Pirates going to need to some goals quick here if they don't want to suffer their first loss of the 2025-26 season. They're 6-0-1. They do have section wins over Bagley, Foston, Kitson County Central. Now a face-off won by the Pirates. Fisher's shot. That's deflected off to the side. Now catching up with it along the far boards. Reese tries to give a check, and then the Prowlers, Johnson just pushes him off to the side. Reese tries a shot. That's knocked away. Picking it up behind the net will be Ecker. Ecker skates along the far boards. Now back to the blue line. Leaves a pass over to Donarski, but it goes off his skate. And then Ecker tries to get a pass up. He does get it off. Now there's a check from Fisher. And the Pirates able to pick up the puck. The Prowlers will slap it right back. Now Donarski with it. He leaves it over. And a stick goes flying of one of the Prowlers. That was that Anderson, I believe. Yes, it was. So now the puck, Pirates have it. Ecker tries to get it out of the zone. Anderson grabs it in the air, puts it down, puts a shot, but goes over the net. Now coming out to play the puck is Roth as it goes all the way down to the by the Prowlers net. Prowlers flip it out of the zone. 7.5 minutes remaining. Thief River Falls 3, Crookston nothing. Fisher along the near boards. Gets by a defender, tries a pass. There's nobody there. And Thief River Falls comes away with it. Trying to slap at it was Kelly. Pirates knock it back into the zone. Now getting ready to break it out is Thief River Falls. They try a pass up to Anderson, but Anderson was going to the bench. And that's going to be icing on Thief River Falls. 3-0, Thief River Falls with the lead. I did think it was interesting that when in the pregame show, if you heard that, we asked Coach Anderson, what do you know about Crookston? He goes, I haven't watched him play this year. And we're more worried about what we're doing and just trying to get better every day. And they have been doing that. They had some games where they gave up a bunch of goals, but all new defensemen basically. Now a shot put on by Gavin Akis. And his shot is saved by Roth. Exchanging some pleasantries are a couple of players. And ready for the faceoff just to the right of the Prowler goal. Faceoff won by Akis, and then trying to get a shot on was Dylan Larson, but that goes wide right. Pirates pick up the puck along the near corner. Well, it is Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer has it knocked away, and the Prowlers breaking it out of the zone. Pass goes up to Radnicki. Radnicki leaves it off over to Kelly. Kelly tries a shot, but that goes wide right. Pirates slap it out of the zone. That's going to go all the way down. They're going to wave off icing. Coming out to play it will be Roth. Roth leaves it back. And the puck is loose right in front. With it is Larson. Larson tries a backhand shot, but that's knocked down in front. And then coming back, Reitmeyer tries to lay off a check. There's sticks everywhere. Two Prowlers lost their sticks. And now the Prowlers will dump it up to center ice. Getting it is Demra. He gets checked off the play. Good open ice check there by the Prowlers, Radnicki. Pirates get it back. Fisher, he's being bumped around. Kicks it to himself, but then it's stolen away by Thief River Falls. They get it off over to the near side to Brous. Brous skates in. He has the puck knocked away, but it trickles towards the Pirate net, and covering it up will be Chandler. 5:47 remaining in this third period. Well, this third period, knock on wood here, has gone much smoother than that second period did. Could have been the longest second period I've seen. The longest period of the season, hands down. Now the face-off. Won by the Prowlers, and it just slowly slides right to the net, and not taking any chances is Chandler. He'll cover it up, and there will be another face-off. And the face-off won by Ecker. Well, it is Reese. He'll get it back over to Donarski in the near corner. Donarski looks up, tries a pass, but it's going to be knocked away by the Prowlers. They'll dump it back in. Now Hamry will pick it up. He hits the brakes behind the net, leaves it over to Fisher. Fisher along the near boards, gets a pass cross ice at center ice to Reese. Reese skates in and tries a shot, but that's deflected off to the side. Now Thief River Falls with the puck. Skating up is Johnson. Johnson hits the brakes, has the puck knocked away by Ecker. And now it's going to be Anderson picking it up. Or excuse me, that is, making a move is Hudson Hall. And we're going to have a penalty. And that is going to be on Thief River Falls. So we'll have another penalty on Browse. So Browse will go into the box for 2 minutes, 4:59 remaining. Pirates got to take advantage of this opportunity, and I think we're going to have a timeout called by Crookston. So a timeout called by the Pirates. We'll take one as well. 4:59 remaining. In the hockey game, it's the Thief River Falls Prowlers 3, the Crookston Pirates nothing. 3-0 the score. And we'll be back with the final just under 5 minutes of this game coming up right after this 30-second timeout.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city.
And the score for the Prowlers in the second period was Beckham Johnson at the 7:03 mark. So the Prowlers at the 4:31 mark. They scored in the second period at the 7:03 mark, and in the third period at the 7:23 mark. 4:59 remaining. Pirates need to get some goals. They trail 3-0. Prowlers would like to add an insurance goal here. He can never be too safe. Face off. Pirates have control. Reese leaves a pass. Fisher skating across into the Prowler zone. Makes a nice move. Skates in and puts a shot right in and a goal. Boy, Garrett Fisher dangling himself through a maze of Prowlers, and it looked like everybody was just standing still as Garrett Fisher just undressed all of the Prowlers. And snipes one in for the first goal, and the Pirates needed that big time. So Garrett Fisher, who scored the 100th point of his career on Saturday, he gives the Pirates a big-time goal there with 4:44 remaining. And we'll have another penalty. Jay Reese gets the assist, and the Prowler is going to be called for another penalty, tripping in the corner. .444. Let me do the math quick here. That'd be 16, that'd make 5. So 12:16 is the time of the goal. And this one getting even more interesting as we go along here. So Olsen goes in the net for tripping. The Pirates have the puck and a little momentum. They trail a 3-1. They have a power play. Now the Prowlers dump it down the ice. Chandler comes out to play it, gets it back to Hamry. Hamry skates behind the Pirate net. Now he's bringing it up full steam ahead as Hamry brings it in, gets the puck knocked away. Now it goes back to the near boards. Skating over to it was Reitmeyer, and it's deflected. It's going to shoot off towards the right towards the goal, and coming out is Chandler to play it. He'll tap it to his teammate Donarski. Pirates, not a lot of urgency here. 3:48 remaining. They're down 3-1. Skating it up will be Hamry. Hamry leaves it off to Ecker. Ecker skates in, puts a shot, and a save by Roth. And then the Pirates get it back to the point. Over to Donarski. Donarski tries a shot, but that save is made. Might have hit some traffic in front as well. And the Prowlers dump it right down the ice. Chandler comes out, 48 seconds left on the power play. Crookston trailing 3-1. With it is Hamry. Hamry leaves it off. Fisher is upended. Nice little check there by the Prowlers. That was Regala, I believe. That got him with the hip check. Now skating in. Nice move is Funk. He's going to have the puck knocked away before he could get the shot off. And the Prowlers try to get it out of the zone. Keeping it in is, is that Fisher? And the Prowlers will dump it right back. 14 seconds left in the power play. 2:47 left in the game. Thief River Falls leading Crookston 3-1. Pass goes up to Larson along the near boards. He has it stolen away, and the Prowlers fire it right back down. And getting out of the box there was Weston Olson. He'll go over to the players' box. Reese tried to skate the puck into the zone. He had it knocked away. Kelly skates in, loses the puck as he tried to get around Demra, picks it back up along the far boards. Good play of the body there by the Pirate defenseman. And that was Funk. Now the Pirates try to get out of the zone. Reese spins around, loses the puck. 2:02 remaining. 3-1. Crookston trailing. Long pass, that goes up. Reese, he tries to pass up for Larson, who is cutting towards the net, but it was too far out in front. And the Prowlers will fire it right back on the Pirate net. Chandler stops it with the stick. Now leaves a pass over to the near side. Puck is back. No, it's Funk. He puts a shot right off and a blocker save by Roth. And icing's going to be called on Thief River Falls. 3-1 the score, 1:24 left in the game. This will be the last game of, not 2025, but last game before Christmas, as both teams will be playing on the 26th. Yeah, that's right, the 26th they're playing. My goodness gracious. So they'll play on the 26th and 27th. At Thief River Falls, and they won't be playing each other. Crookston has Grafton and Tartan, and vice versa for Thief River Falls. 1:12 remaining. Along the far boards, the puck is up. One of the officials went down. Fisher skates it in, leaves it back to Reitmeyer, but it's way behind him. And then the Prowlers intercept it. Puck is loose. Prowlers trying to get it out of the zone. 1 minute remaining. And Donarski, the Prowlers doing a great job. It's battling, and now the puck is knocked away. And that was just batted in the air by one of the Prowlers. And since the Pirates were the first to get it, as the Pirates pull the goalie, now a shot is going to go right on. Making the save is Roth. 32 seconds remaining. Pirates have pulled the goalie, and the Prowlers not able to get a shot on yet. Donarski tries a shot from the point. That's going to be stopped. Now he gets it back. He's looking. And just hounded by the Thief River Falls. Thief River Falls, their defense tonight has been fantastic from start to finish here. 7 seconds left, and the Prowlers going to hold on. The pass all right in front, but not able to finish it off. And we're going to have a penalty, but that's going to be the game. Boy, Fisher had it right in front, but he was hit right as he was getting ready to let the shot go. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers hold on for a 3-1 victory. Crookston will suffer their first loss of the season. They'll drop to 6-1-1 on the year. And Thief River Falls, they win another one as they come away with a 3-1 victory. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk with Coach Josh Hardy coming up in the post-game show. We'll take a look at the scoring, the saves, and a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All that and more going to be coming up here in the post-game show. Again, the Thief River Falls Prowlers come away with a 3-1 victory over the Crookston Pirates. And high school boys hockey, a big Section 8A battle here. And we will take a break, and we'll be back with the post-game show. That's going to be coming up right after this on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need. I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir, visual arts,
Speech.
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Second period, it was Beckham Johnson scoring an unassisted goal at the 7:03 mark, and Prowlers lead 2-0. Then at the end of the second period, things got interesting. Thief River Falls' Browse had a 10-minute misconduct for arguing with the official. And then 39 seconds later, Thief River Falls had a 5-on-3 power play. They weren't able to score, and it went into the second intermission with a 2-0 Thief River Falls lead. And then in the third period, it was 5-on-3 again for 52 seconds, just early into the third period. Nobody scored. And then at the 7:23 mark, Jed Kelly scored on an assist from Ryan Floggen, a short-handed goal. Nice pass from Floggen up to Kelly, who was behind the defense, went in unassisted, or went in all alone, and scored for a 3-0 lead. The Pirates did answer. At the 12:16 mark, Garrett Fisher scored on a beautiful move through some Thief River Falls defenders. Was able to get one in on the assist from Jay Reese. That was a power play goal, and Crookston trailed 3-1, but they weren't able to get anything after that. For Roth, for the Thief River Falls Prowlers, he had 7 saves in the first period, 6 in the second, and then in the third he had 6 as well. So that was 19 in the game. Chandler for Crookston, he had 5 saves in the first, 12 in the second, and 7 in the third for 24 saves in the game. That's a look at the stats. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll have the scoreboard update, and we'll also hear from Coach Josh Hardy of the Crookston Pirates. That's going to be coming up next right here on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing. And welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates, they fall to the Thief River Falls Prowlers by a score of 3-1. And the Prowlers, they're able to score a goal in each period. Crookston did get one. That was Garrett Fisher with a beautiful move late in the third period to get within a 3-1 deficit, but that's all they were able to do. Here, the Prowlers of Thief River Falls, great job defensively. They just kept the Pirates at bay for most of the game, and the Prowlers didn't have a lot of grade A scoring chances, but they took advantage of the ones they did. A lot of traffic in front, which helped the Prowlers. I think for sure on two of the goals. I'm pretty certain that Brady Chandler wasn't able to see the puck in either of them with so much traffic in front. So a pretty good game for Brady Chandler. The Prowlers defensively, though, they were superb as they beat the Pirates here tonight by a score of 3-1. Taking a look at some of the other scores that we have tonight. And, well, first of all, we look at the Boys basketball scores, we'll run through those here. And in just a moment. And let's see what we have here. And, well, first let's take a look at boys hockey scores. We can tell you that let's see. It's Bagley Foston. They lead Wadena Deer Creek 5-2. Bemidji leads Roseau 2-1. Kitson County Central, they lead Lake of the Woods 5-0. And that's about it for most of the scores here in northwest Minnesota. Some games just getting underway, the ones that started at 7 o'clock. So those are the scores that we have on the boys hockey side of things. And as we take a look at the scores in boys basketball, it was Lake of the Woods beating Floodwood 46-36. Monaga, they beat LaPorte 79-35. In other scores, Winnemac, they beat Climax Fisher 67-56. And then Bagley beat Walker Hackensack Akeley 71-68. And Thief River Falls, they lead Ada Borup West in boys basketball 45-43. 8 minutes left in the game of that one. And then other scores that we can pass along at this time. Let's see, that we haven't already given you. Yeah, that's about it. In girls basketball, it's Warren Alvarado Oslo. They beat Thief River Falls 55-30. Roseau, they beat leading Stephen Argyle 40-27. 8 minutes left in the game. Dilworth Glendon Felton at halftime, leading Staples Motley 33-14. East Grand Forks is leading Kitson County Central 53-33. And Crookston Ada Borup West, they're going to, they should be getting underway here shortly there. And that is about it on our scoreboard update. Walker Hackensack Akeley, they beat Bagley 67-24. And Fertile Beltrami leads Monoman Waban 38-27 as well. That is a look at the scoreboard. Still waiting for Coach Hardy to make his way out. As soon as he comes up, we will talk with him and get his thoughts on the tough one here tonight against the Thief River Falls Prowlers. You knew it was going to be a physical, tough game, and it proved to be just that, as the Prowlers defensively didn't give up a lot of high-quality scoring chances to the Pirates, and they were able to come away with the victory here today. Coming up, we won't have any local Pirate sports or any local sports until the December 26th after tonight because, that's the next game. Pirate Boys Hockey, they're going to be taking on Grafton, and we'll have that 5 o'clock. That'll be up at Thief River Falls' Ralph Engelstead Arena. Then Saturday, the 27th, we'll have the Pirates taking on Tartan. That's a noon start. We'll have the pregame show at 11:30. So we'll have both of those right here on KROX Radio. There was no JV game today. The Pirates a little shorthanded due to the flu bug that's going around and also some injuries, so they weren't able to play the JV game, and that's why we started this one at 5 o'clock this evening. Again, the final score was the Thief River Falls Prowlers 3 and the Crookston Pirates 1. And as Garrett Fisher scoring a goal, and that was the lone goal for the Pirates late in the third period of play. And we'll take a break. We'll be back with Coach Hardy coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Accidents happen.
A post-game show as we'll have Coach Josh Hardy. He's making his way up here, and we'll get his post-game comments. Obviously, a tough one against the Thief River Falls Prowlers as the Prowlers come away with the victory here this evening by a final score of 3-1. Crookston suffers their first loss of the season. They dropped to 6-1-1 on the year. And, well, again, a big section win as Coach Hardy makes his way in, and we'll get his comments. But a tough one here against the Prowlers. The Prowlers defensively were very sharp and made it very tough for the Pirates throughout the game. And, again, that was probably a lot of the difference was just the defense. Coach Hardy joins us now. And, Coach, the Prowlers they gave up a lot of goals early, but boy, their defense looked fantastic today.
Yeah, I thought they were. That was it's a really good hockey game, right? Yeah, their defense was great. I thought they battled hard. We battled hard, and we just were talking about it in the locker room. Sometimes you come out on the wrong side of those, and I didn't think necessarily today's game. Like, I thought we played well. Mm-hmm. The amount of penalties going both ways does not suit us. We don't need to. We're not a team that's built to get into the power play penalty kill. Power play, back and forth. Grayson came off in the second. He goes, I don't think I've played a 5-on-5 shift yet. And that's just not who we are. I think 5-on-5 we're a much better team. So we got to clean that up a little bit on our end. But yeah, sometimes it's one of those games, and we battled, and I got some frustrated boys in the locker room. But like I just told them, I said this is one that we are going to learn a ton from, and this is a game that's going to make us better come January, come February.
It was a game where I think they had 3 really good scoring opportunities, and they scored on all 3.
Right, like we gave up that third one. We a little bit of a mix-up on our end, and then the first one that was out front. Yeah, we missed an assignment. The guy that scored it was probably the guy that we wanted to cover, but also there was 3 guys standing out there. Somebody was going to score it, right? And then the one in the second. I'm trying to think what happened there.
That was sort of out in front again. It was loose, and then Johnson was able to come up from the point.
And
fire
score
it in.
there. Yeah, nice goal there too. So I mean, it was we had opportunities too. We scored on the one that the net comes off, and we had the breakaway with Hammer. Made a nice shot, just couldn't quite bury. And it was like I said, this was a good high school hockey game. It was a lot of fun to watch from the bench. Obviously things that we wanted to do a little bit better. But yeah, I'm proud of our effort tonight, and this is one that we can learn a lot from.
The first period, it was just a good back and forth hockey, a great high school hockey game, and you had some chances. They had some chances, but you had to be happy with how you played. You did give up that goal to Anderson, trailed 1-0, but it was about as even as a period as you could ask.
Honestly, like we came in after the first and felt pretty good about where we were at. We felt like we were the way we've been scoring goals this year. We felt like maybe we'd be able to get back in it, and felt good after the first. It was a good overall period. I'm trying to count here. Only 5 penalties in the first, so that was that was a little better for us. But yeah, it was a good period.
Second period, it might be the longest period of the season.
With the amount of stoppages, and it was it got a little ugly there. Not in terms of I didn't think there was any cheap shots or anything like that. Just a lot of penalties. The refs were trying to kind of rein it in here. And it just is what it is. Like I said, those sort of situations aren't necessarily. Even like the 4-on-4 isn't necessarily where we want to play. We want to play 5-on-5. If we get a power play, 2 or 3 power plays a game, give up 2-3, we're probably in good shape. But when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 penalties called, that's not, that's really probably never going to suit us no matter who we're playing.
I don't think it suits anybody, does it?
Yeah, right. I don't know. Apparently them. I mean, honestly, we were the only one. Hey, we got a power play goal, right? Yeah. On a great individual effort. We'll talk about that in a second here. But it was just the second period was just sort of we came in down 2-0 and felt like, hey, we said in the locker room, we've been in the situation before. Red Lake Falls, we were down 3. I was like, oh man, we were down 3, you guys? I thought we were only down 2. But we've been there, done that, and just again weren't able quite to come back today.
They were able to get that third goal, which was a big one, obviously. But then you answered Garrett Fisher.
Right
what a beautiful goal.
Yeah, honestly, it was something that we've been working on a little bit in practice with our power play breakout, trying to get Garrett some speed coming through the neutral zone there. And honestly, I'd called the timeout, and we had a play drawn up for the face-off, and it went between our 2 guys on the back there, so it actually worked out some speed. Jay drew the guy in just exactly like we talk about and kicked it to Garrett, and Garrett was able to come down and score a beauty.
You had several Thief River Falls had several 5-on-3s. You were able to kill all those off. You had to be happy with that.
Yeah, our PK, I thought, second period, I thought we got a little mixed up, that we gave up some opportunities, but our PK was strong, really strong today. And I mean, I can't wait to get the instat back and see how many block shots we had tonight. Man, we ate some pucks out there. So it was good for us to play that sort of game. We talked about it pregame that we haven't had quite one of these games in a while. Talked in the locker room and said, hey, we were due a game where we're going to lose and we play great. We haven't really had that yet. It's unfortunate that it came in a section game, but the nice thing is that we got these guys again in a couple of weeks here, and we're going to learn from this one and get better and take a couple days off here for Christmas and then be back on the 26th and 27th.
What were you happiest with from your team here tonight?
I think just compete, right? Like we talked about, in the locker room afterwards, open it up, and I think Grace Necker said, hey, it wasn't for a lack of effort tonight. Like I thought top to bottom we really competed hard, and I think it was like I said, a good game in terms of effort, and we just didn't quite have the details down, I guess, you know what I mean? It was gave up a couple of scoring chances, and they buried, and when we had ours, we didn't. And sometimes that's a difference in a game between two very evenly matched teams. And like we said before the game, this might be a team that we see 3 times this year. So it was, like we said, we're going to learn from this one, get back at it, and or take a couple days off here, enjoy some time with family and friends, and then be back at it here on Friday.
You play on the 26th, the day after Christmas, and you have Grafton on Friday, and then Tartan on Saturday, and that's always a fun trip to Thief River Falls. Get to play in the beautiful barn there, but see some different teams.
Yeah, and Grafton I think looks really good this year. I haven't seen much of Tartan, but Grafton's been playing tough. They got actually a nice group of Bantams coming through too. I was talking to their coach earlier today, or the Thiefs coach earlier today. But that's a program that's on the up and up there in the EDC, and we actually see them again in January too. So I'm excited to play a game against a non-section opponent again, but a non-section opponent that it should be a close one,
Yeah.
right? We should have two close, good hockey games on the 26th and 27th. Then we get another little bit of a break. So hopefully we can get a little healthy here the next couple of days and be ready to go this weekend.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Hopefully it'll be a Merry Christmas for the Pirate Boys hockey team, the Hardy family as well.
You guys too.
And you enjoy it, and then we'll see you Friday. Your Christmas present is you get to see me on Friday.
That's perfect. Are you going to bring Blake, though? I don't know if that's...
that's my Christmas present.
Yeah,
I'm leaving him at home.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right. Perfect. All righty. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Coach, Merry Christmas. That's Coach Josh Hardy. We thank him for joining us here in the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates play a solid game, but the Prowlers just able to find 3 goals, and they beat Crookston 3-1. Again, next up for the Pirates, they'll play on the 26th and 27th at Thief River Falls, Ralph Engelstad Arena, in the Christmas Classic that they have each year. It used to be 3 days, but then, as you're seeing with Christmas rotating, it just got to be where it was easier just to play 2, and they still have to play on the 26th, 27th, because the 28th is a Sunday. So that's why they're playing Friday, the 26th. But we'll have both those games on KROX if you want to stay home and spend time with family, or it's always good to see a lot of family members and alumni that come to those games as well. But we'll have you covered, as those will be the only Pirate events going on until after Christmas now. Until the 29th, the girls hockey team plays up in Warroad at 1 o'clock against Warroad. They also play the 30th and 31st. Basketball teams, they have the break off, and so does wrestling and dance. So the only teams that play between Christmas and New Year's will be the 2 hockey teams. The rest have a pretty good break there. So that about does it for Xander on the camera, for Blake Fee taking pictures for the website, for myself, Crispy. Again, the Crookston Pirates fall to the Thief River Falls Prowlers by a score of 3-1, as you heard and watched right here on KROX Radio and KROX TV. Coming up tomorrow, what do we have? We have Timberwolves, the T-Wolves. They're red hot, just like the Wild are. The Wild, they had their first regulation loss since October 30th last night. Obviously, there's overtime losses and there's all that jazz, but the Wild, they're red hot. The Timberwolves are red hot. We don't know what to do with all the success that Minnesota's having. The football, the Vikings have won 3 games in a row. They're still not going to make the playoffs, but they're playing well now. And there's even fans out there upset because they're winning, because they're going to go down in the draft, the NFL draft. I don't think it matters where you pick, really. You never know. It seems like the NFL is it's the biggest crapshoot when you draft these players. At least it has been for the Vikings. I think only 20 or 17% of the Vikings drafted have actually played for the Vikings. So, anyway, the Vikings are playing well. The Crookston Pirate Boys hockey team, they're having a ton of success. They're now 6-1-1. The Prowlers get a nice section win here, 3-1 over the Pirates. But that should about do it. We, from all of us here at KROX Radio and KROX Media, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas. We hope Santa's good to you. And don't forget to leave out the cookies and the milk as well. But we'll have some Christmas programming. That'll be coming up. We have church services on Christmas Eve. We'll have church services on Christmas Day as well. You can be listening for that. We'll have our Christmas fantasy program, some Christmas concerts as well. That's all going to be coming up the next couple of days. And, of course, Christmas music on KROX. So we have you covered there. And then on the 26th, we'll head up to Thief River Falls for some Pirate Boys hockey. And the same on Saturday, the 27th as well. We thank you for tuning in. And, oh, by the way, on Christmas, we have Vikings football. Who do they play again? Lions, that's right. The Lions, it'll be, I don't know, can the Lions still make the playoffs? They have to win out. So it'll be a big game on the Vikings. They want to win 4 in a row, and they want to keep it going. Max Brosmer might be the starting quarterback. We'll see. So we have Vikings on Christmas Thursday afternoon, and then we'll have the Timberwolves. They play at 9 o'clock at night. on Christmas against Denver. That should be a good one. We'll have that on Thursday as well. So we thank you for tuning in. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas from all of us here at KROX. Merry Christmas and have a great evening, everybody. You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston